Welcome back to the Napa Valley Tournament Expert Division opening round, hole number 3. Here we're going to be sending it to the green, or at least somewhere around the green, depending on, you know, whether or not you hit perfect or great or get all the tweaks set up. But no matter what, we should always have the shot at the albatross and be close to the green, if not on the green. So we're using a Zerk unless we catch a low wind. This shot, the lower winds in the nines does not work as well. So my recommendation is anything below 10 miles an hour, switch to a wind 0 ball. Anything above 10, you can stay with the Zerk. We're setting up at P5 max rest. APOC 5 and 6, you'll have 2/3 of the blue ring in the right rough. APOC 7 is 1/3 of the blue ring in the right rough. And then APOC 8 is touching the right rough. And all that is at P5 max rest. 5.8 top spin, 2 right spin as our base. I know I put 6 on this one, but 5.8 is the base. So we're never going to use more than 5.8. Our adjustment is P5 minus 75% max here. P5 minus 75 max. If you have low winds in the nines and you don't switch to the wind 0, then I recommend that you push back to max no matter what wind angle you get. We've broken this down into 3 major wind angles. What we're looking at for those wind angles is we're going to use this little green bush here that's in front of the tree, and then we're going to use the rough fairway line here. And those are going to be our 2 markers. So we'll have one line here and then one line here. If I can get it to go where I want it, there. All right, so we got neutral is in the middle. We've got tailwind over here to the right, and we've got crosswind over here to the left. And we've seen everything from here to here. So definitely some, as per usual lately, we're seeing some major wind angle changes here, which is why we have to put tweaks on our drives most of the time now. But for this one, if you're in the tailwind angle, 10.1 to 10.7, you'll need to push up 1+ yard. 10.8 to 11.3, you'll use 5.6 top spin, 2 right spin. And then 11.4 to 11.9, you'll use 5.4 top spin and 2 right spin. That's for the tailwind angle. If you're in the neutral angle, 10.1 to 10.7, push up 1+ yard. 10.8 to 11.3 is no change. You'll be still using the 5.8, 2 right, no push up. And then 11.4 to 11.9, we'll back off the top spin a little bit. 5.6 top spin, 2 right spin. If you're in the crosswind angle, 10.1 to 10.7, push up 2+ yards. 10.8 to 11.3, push up 1+ yard. And 11.4 to 11.9 is no change, no push up. With that being said, the curl definitely changes per wind angle and wind strength. I'm going to give you the basic base curls that we have. Just remember that lower winds need a little bit more and higher winds need a little bit less curl. So it's always full overpower. And then curl, I've got way too much curl on this shot here. This was before we kind of tweaked it all out. But our basic curl references are as follows. If your wind is tailwind, you'll be using center line right around here. So I'm referencing this section of the shot circle here, this upper section. So here, then here, and then here is our 3 different curl lines, or thereabouts, right? So over here, that's going to be our tailwind curl, right? Over here, this is our crosswind curl, right? And in the middle, obviously, we have our neutral. So more crosswind, less curl, more tailwind, more curl. More wind strength, less curl, less wind strength, more curl. These are base curl lines for kind of mid-level winds in those wind angles, right? So these curls kind of work best around the 10-8-ish range. You know, these curls should be pretty accurate, but if you've got low 10s, you'll need to add a click or two more. If you got high 11s, you'll need to add a click or take off a click or two of curl. But those are your basics. Those should get you close. And, you know, full OP, try to hit perfect here. As I said, this one was before we tweaked the curl a little bit, so I had too much curl on this shot. But even with the too much curl, you can see we still come in nicely, land on the fringe for the very easy albatross. So practice this one a couple of times for sure. It's a great opportunity here to get it all the way down to the green. If you can get everything to go your way just right and you come in at the right speed, there is a possible condor here. Now, we're not going to sit here and tweak this out any further, but opportunity is there if you want to spend a little bit of time on it and kind of get this dialed in. Who knows, you might get lucky. Either way, hopefully it's an easy albatross for you. Worst case scenario, even if we've hit bad grates, it's just been in the rough on one side or the other. And you're right there next to the green, so you still have the shot at the albatross. If you end up in the rough or the bunker or whatever, remember that there's a little sticky spot funnel to the right side of the hole behind the hole. So maybe, try to utilize that, and hopefully you can still, even from the rough, walk away from this one with the Albie. Good luck, everyone. Hope you get the drop. We'll see you on the next one.